Hello everybody, welcome back to Fallout 4. Yeah, just scratch your nose, it's fine. Today we are going to go into the Institute. So the very first thing I need to do is to talk to Proctor Ingram.
The list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer.
It's about to get even longer.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh?
Apparently.
All right, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
Do you really want the answer? It's a molecular relay.
Did you know the Institute has a teleporter called the Molecular Relay? Take a look.
Molecular... what? No. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves?
Yeah, I know,
Even I
right?
admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth.
Does it?
Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead.
What target were they expecting, is the question. Can you
That all
build it?
sounds impressive, but can you build it?
If I can keep that flying pile of junk in the air, I can work miracles.
Good, because you're going to have
It's
to, I
difficult
think,
to make out all
because
the details
this
here,
seems
but I'm
miraculous to
thinking
me.
you can
I
get
don't know
started
about
by building
anyone
a
else.
Stabilized reflector platform. It's going to take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Oh, terrific. Parts?
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this platform?
Of course. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
What I really need is... I think that these guys want me to build it here at the airport, just outside the walls, which I can understand.
Proctor Ingram's the best.
Good, because I'm planning to let her rearrange all my molecules. Yeah, this is where they want me to build it, which is not necessarily a problem. So can I build that? I can. I guess I'm gonna build it there on the floor. And now I've got to go back and talk to Ingram. Okay, so this is gonna be one of those running around kind of hoogly bloobly things that we've got to do. You know what I can do whilst I'm here? Now that I've thought about it, now that it makes sense, let's go into the... Alright, yeah, I've got one of those. I don't need another one. Yeah. Water pump. Hang on, why can't I build that? I need concrete. Okay. So, apparently that's not concrete. Right. Okay. Debris. Scrap that. Just steel. Okay, so apparently tyres I've got but not concrete. I've got tyres and I've got a car in the terminal, but concrete is apparently a no-go. Right. Where is it? Literally just this little concourse bit that I can make my own. What's that? Oh, it's a rug. Nah, we'll leave the rug as it is. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go take a trip to get some. Actually, no. I'm gonna build what I can of this relay thing, and then do what I can to make this more homely. So, hi.
Proctor Ingram.
Any luck building the platform yet?
It's done. Sarcasm.
I glued a bunch of parts together and hoped for the best. Good enough?
Hey, you're the one that's going to be standing on the thing. If it blows up, it's going to hurt you a lot more than it'll hurt me. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Oh, ye of little faith. My science skill is reasonable. Okay. Touch. Oh, God. Yeah, looks good.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
I wish I had your confidence. Oh,
I have my
one last
confidence,
thing
so it's
before I
fine.
forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
Okay, so this is going to require specific things. Now, it's going to tell me to go into things like hospitals and military sites and, you know, telecom sites in this site for a sensor module. Usually I can find these things in Diamond City, so I'm going to go there and I'm going to see if I've got anything in my workbenches in my settlements. I'm not sure. In fact, let's just double check how much. I've only got 500 gaps, but we're going to go on a journey, and hopefully we will get you know, some stuff, and I can afford it. Yes, flying over Diamond City doesn't look too. It doesn't look too great. It's like a terrible model. It's fine. Okay, so with the sensor, she doesn't have one. So I actually genuinely am going to have to go and have a walk and go and get one. That is not what I needed to hear. Who? Okay, so it wants me to go here, the telecom site, but I think there's probably a destination that I actually haven't shown off before that's just here. At least not on screen. I found it a while ago, and I'm pretty sure that there was a sensor there.
I ain't buying anything.
So, don't want you to buy anything. I am going to have to grab my power, well, at least a set of power armor before going there. Okay, Old Faithful, we are going in.
Hard work never changes.
Need to get back to living.
Yep, let's go. You guys do whatever it is you need to, because I has my power armor. There we go. I think this is it. I'm pretty sure it is. It's time to be very careful. I know I can no longer set off floor-based traps, but I cannot remember if that is the only thing. There is one. There we go. Electrical Hobbyists Club. Now, I cannot remember much of anything about this, but I do remember there was a sensor kind of thing here. And huge amounts of rads. So I'm going to pop some Rad-X, and hopefully when we go in, I can avoid... Oh, right, the water. Come on. Right, and I do know that there is a not very nice... It's Fury there. A not very nice thing. Oh, it's a master locked thing. Oh, and the tripwires and everything. I think maybe I forgot the fact that it was master locked, or there's got to be a way around it. There just has to be. There we go. Right, got to be very careful because, yeah, I'm not being funny when I say that this is tricky, and it's quite tricky being in here in the yeah, and there are lots of rads, which is why I bought the power armor. Desperately trying to remember. Oh, cement. That's useful. Oh, here we go. Traps with a Tesla arc. And I was sure there was a sensor in here. Yep, there's a tension trigger there. What was the tension trigger attached to? Oh yeah, the laser pistol. Of course. Let's put this away. Some jet. Okay. And yeah, lots of traps here. Oh, common wonder glue, duct tape. Oh, where is it? I know that round here there is a thing. Yep. Oh. Oh, is it there? Yeah, this place is not a nice place. In fact, it's mean and nasty. And I need some healing, so A stim pack and some water. Right, I need to be very careful down here because there's lots of traps. And whilst I shouldn't set them off, there is this that is attached to a trigger. Can I just... Don't want that turning on. It's bad enough with what we've got. Where will you be where the Holocaust comes? Civil Defense Administration. I will be in a vault. Assaultron biometric scanner. That's not what I need, is it? High powered magnet. I am taking that though. Radaway. No. Aluminium cans. Oh, I was sure that there was a sensor here somewhere. Frag grenade pulse mine. Turn that off because that's annoying. What's around here? Right, what's on there? Torque end rod, fuse, bobby pin box, wonder glue, cement. Okay. There were some not fun holotapes around here at one point. I can't remember where they are. There it is! I knew it was there. I didn't know it was there, but... Giddy up, buttercup. I wanna find the tapes. There's another tripwire that's attached to a bomb. And a laser tripwire. Oh no, what was that? Oh, that was attached to the okay. Can I? Thank you. And then this is hooked up to something else. And that is terrifying. Oh, there we go. April, March 15th. Let's listen to these. These are...
Coral, it's me. I know you're in there, so just open up. The boys saw you up here yesterday. Look, they ain't gonna wait, and I ain't gonna wait. We leave in the morning, so just finish playing Hermit and have your ass at camp by sunup.
Yeah. So, the boys...
What in the hell's wrong with you? You don't get to vanish like this. I don't care how many booby traps you hide behind, Coral. We're still here. He's your kid, not mine. So you better get your shit together and come find us when you're done with this idiocy.
Mother of the Year
Maybe you
award?
figured out something a long time ago and I'm just learning it now. Just wasn't fair, Coral. If not for this kid. Yeah. Sure thing, kiddo. I'm hungry too. And there's nothing for us here. Let's go.
Poor kid. Let's have a look at the terminal. Okay, Assaultron control, turret control. Fortunately, not a problem. Okay, so I found what I need. But yeah, I like this one. Basically, there was a woman here called Coral who basically abandoned her kid to the care of someone else to hide behind like a huge amount of traps and all sorts of things. She's not a very nice person because, yeah, she abandoned her kid to this. And, yeah, she's left everything for someone else. Which is, I don't know if those of you who are parents, I'm going to guess that's a hugely horrible no-no. But I got my sensor module at least. Yeah, I'll take, a Brahmin burger with fries. He's stuck there. You're going to be stuck there a while. I like the fact that he's, you okay, sir? He's fine. Who are you attacking? I like the fact that I've got Brotherhood in my settlement, which is basically what this is, just having a go. Yes, now it wants me to go and build... What does it want me to build? What can I build is the
Only a
question.
matter of time before I find you. Sounding all clear.
Oh, I've got a biometric scanner. That's cool. I'll put this relatively close here. And then... relay dish. This wants a military grade. Okay, I can do this. We'll point it sort of that way. Hang on, no. Why can't I need a military grade circuit board? Okay. Who are you? Oh, hello, Gavel. I don't actually know who you are. I need to go and get my stuff from the Prydwen. So, oh, you got out from behind the bar. Okay. Yes, I need to get stuff from the Prydwen. And I also need to have a drink and some water. I'm very thirsty. You are in my armor.
Hi.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
You are in my armor. That is my armor. I left my armor here and you took my armor.
Fire at will!
Possibly not the best thing to do. I am going to be totally... You're fine. You're all fine. I shouldn't have left the fusion core in there. Shh. Be very, very quiet.
When I get off duty, that's solitary steak and mine.
I mean, it's my crappy armour. You're sort of welcome to my crappy armour. But... how come you... Fine, you can have it. I've got better armour up there anyway. Come the revolution. I wonder if I can get into a place where I can... You know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I don't need it. It's not worth it. It's the worst armour I've got. It's fine. It's fine. Don't do this to yourself, Cleo. I know you want to, but it's not a good idea. Okay, ignore the caution. That's from Radstag Doze. However, there are laser turrets here. And a machine gun turret. Let's just try nuking it from here. There we go. Not sure anything else, but this is where they wanted me to find. Oh hi, chest. Might as well use a critical whilst we're building one up. Now, we often have military-grade circuit boards in these, but no. Not today, apparently. No. Okay, that's fine. Let me see. Have you got anything? No. Nothing but your legs. And there we go. An invisible... oh, it was in here. Automatic combat. No. Can't unlock this one. I wonder why. I wonder what it's going to be used for later.
Won't be able to pick this.
Oh. Wrong character. Jack can pick advanced locks, but I cannot. Oh, look, a helipad. Yeah, let's use it for what it was intended for. Okay, so let's see if we can get this thing hooked on to this thing, or am I going to have to do what I always have to do, which is put this thing down and then move this thing goes there. You. You're supposed to lock onto each other. That's a thing. Okay. I guess I'm just scrapping everything in the hopes to get a good fit. I'm gonna have to play with this a little while. Excuse me. There we go. That's a nice stable fit. And now we need to power it up. Okay. So where's the dish? You come over here. Nope. All together. Facing sort of that way. And hook you into you. Hook you into you and you. Oh no, that just has to be there. Okay, never mind.
We're close. All we need is enough power to fire up the signal interceptor.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Okay, so enough power. We need about 30-ish. Electricity. Energy generators. That's a 10. That is 100, but I don't have enough nuclear material. I can only produce 2 of those. 5 medium, so that's 25.
I'm too busy to speak right now.
You've literally just... What you mean to say is I'm too busy to speak. 2, 22... 22? 22. Okay, so if that's the case, then... Thank you, level up. Just what I needed. Right, wire these together. I dislike this quest, because this quest is not what Fallout 4 was supposed to be about. This was like, you must use this thing. Right, do you have power? Ah! Hang on. They produce 3. So, hang on, I can do this. Hang on. Yes, midair! Like, right. And that one into that one. And you into there. There we go. Yep, that's perfect electricity. So Maxon, let's have a chat.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
It's...
Lab rat standing by.
All of us are aware of the risks you're taking, and we salute you.
Damn straight you are.
This is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When
Okay.
we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Unless I end up inside solid rock.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Now,
Fingers crossed.
I want you to listen very carefully.
I shall say this
Once
only
you've entered
burns.
the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you.
I've got a Pip
About
Boy,
10
I'll just
years
record
ago,
it,
the
it's
Brotherhood
fine.
began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
I know. Well, that's fortunate.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth.
I
We're
still
fairly certain that her intent was
don't
to make
100%
contact with the Institute.
understand her reasoning there. Okay. What were your
What
differences?
sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we
Yeah.
want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
Hold on a second. I need to put on a dress. Right, so tell me about
What's
Dr.
this
Lee.
project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind.
I am.
Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Okay, from within. I am not going to the Institute in my dress. I'm not going to see my son in my dress. That's not a thing that's going to happen. In my sea captain's hat, yeah, I need to deal with the Silver Shroud just so I can get it out of my inventory. There we go. Let's... Oh, I've got to talk to you, have I?
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
Okay.
Are you in or are you out? Make up your mind. Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now.
Yay.
Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or
Right,
two
which
to
of these
lock
tubes
in.
is going to break?
By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to.
Uh-huh.
I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest.
Woo.
Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found.
Okay.
Well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's
Really?
left is to throw the transmit switch.
Then throw it.
Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
That had no flaws. I do remember pipes bursting with the Minutemen. Not with the Minutemen. I've never done the Minutemen. With the railroad. And we're here. As if by magic. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. It's going to be load the holotape. That one. Initiate the network scan. Okay. Eject the holotape. Perfect. No one needs never know I'm here. Oh, I should probably, you know, eat something. Oh, I've also got that level up. Let's do the level up. I think for this level, I'm going to take Sandman rather than Sneak, because I want the 15% sneak attack damage, and hopefully I can get most characters down with my weapons. What's the next? 30% sneak, 50%. That's actually not a bad perk. Okay. Hi. Are you my son, perchance, pretending to be a sick and twisted thing?
You're quite resourceful.
Okay, I am not going to show...
I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
Thank you.
I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Okay, I'm going to cut this bit. I'm going to speak to Father. And for those... Right, here are the Cliff Notes. Cliff Notes. Father is my son. Father creates a child version of himself, I guess, and tries to trick me with it. Father is the leader of the Institute, who is also my son. And I've shown this whole conversation and my thoughts on this conversation, and I've got nothing else to add. I've done that all in my Jack playthrough, so if you want to see my thoughts on that, go to my Jack playthrough. But I'm going to do the conversation with Father off camera because I don't think I've got anything else more to add. It's just struck me, I've never done this as a male character before, so I'm your dad.
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
It just strikes me that this whole father situation is going to piss off this character, Deckard, a lot more than it's going to piss off, say, Jill. Not Jill, Jack.
Yes.
What's going on?
It's me.
Father?
Your dad.
Father!
Yeah,
I'm here, Sean.
I can't... I understand where that, after saying that, where that sentence comes from. The yes, it's me, it's your mother. They've written it for the male dialogue. That's what they've done. They've written it for the male dialogue. And that makes whole lot. He's calling out father and he goes, yeah, it's me, it's your dad. Oh, I'll kill them.
Kill them for this. All of them.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone
This is a
here, help
much
me!
more painful situation.
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me!
This is much more horrific on the male side of things for me than it is for the mother. Because the mother is just like, okay, he thinks somebody else is his father.
S923, recall code Cirrus.
That's much more messed up.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
See, that point there is just like, if it had been me, and that had been, like, you know, a whole new mother figure, I would be very surprised if this character would not shoot that guy on sight. So, anyway.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
Okay, so, I guess I am showing this because actually, like I say, this is much more powerful on the male side of it than it is the female side of it. So we're going to show at least this bit. Until I find something that I'm not interested in.
I want answers, asshole. Now.
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity, but I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Let's go for the logical bullshit.
Bullshit.
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed
no.
humanity's future depended on it. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
That last line, the synths, me and you, that means basically the synths are our family. I am the grandfather to all the synths, therefore, why are you enslaving my babies?
Are you following?
Yes, I'm just not sure I appreciate the whole thing.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Let's tell them about your mother.
Your mother? She never got to see you grow up?
Neither did you!
What happened to her was...
murder.
I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
No. Excuse me. Okay. Collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that.
Right, so we finished that conversation, and I'm going to meet the division heads, and then we're going to have a chat to Madison Lee.
At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Okay, we need to just lock here. Shut the door. Shut the door. Okay, my game is messing up. I need to get back home as soon as possible. So, Mrs. Lee.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
That was productive.
I'm new.
I'm new around here.
You must think I'm some kind of idiot. Father may have given you the keys to the castle, but I still decide who goes in and who goes out of my laboratory. So why don't you just run along and let me get back to work?
Sarcasm.
Is this how you treat everyone? Or are you just putting on the charm for me?
I wasn't aware that I had to answer to you at all.
Okay. This is a new conversation. What's going on here? Seriously, what's going on here? Okay. Backing off.
Where are you going? I thought you wanted to talk.
I did, but you didn't seem to want to.
Dr. Lee.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Yeah, you said that before. I've been looking for you.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I was sent by the
I've been
Brotherhood.
sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
What? Why?
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me down, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Sure. Are you happy here?
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough.
You'd think that.
Only
You'd be
problem
wrong.
is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here.
I think you're right.
What does that have to do with why we're talking?
You're wasting your
You're
time
wasting
in.
your time working for the Institute.
Oh, wait a second. You're asking me to rejoin them, aren't you?
Yes,
Why
in a
the hell would they
roundabout,
want me
insulting
back?
kind of way. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. Because you're working for the
You
enemy.
need to stop working for the enemy and come work with us.
Ah, there's the old brotherhood spirit.
Absolutely.
I'd almost
Deckard
forgotten
is
how much
brotherhood
I
through and
missed the
through.
Intimidation and the threats. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Yeah. No, badmouth the Institute.
The Institute is deceiving you.
So now you're just gonna hurl baseless accusations to get what you want?
Pretty much,
Come on,
yeah.
You can do better than that.
I can. Trust me.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
Oh, we don't
The
lie.
Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
Excuse me, I've got a dress to put on. Okay, a dress and a couple of drugs later, which I've just done in front of. Gonna free
Your
the
work
Commonwealth.
could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone.
Yeah,
It's not
damn
right.
straight.
It's not right.
It's not
I'll
right,
make my way
no.
back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours.
Yeah.
I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
I need to do that because my game's having a flippin' hissy fit. Okay, thanks.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
I do. Now, I need to get back home. What's that what's wrong with me? I've got parasites. Fine. Right, how do I want to get to Diamond City Market. Cannot fast travel to these. Where can I fast travel here? I can. Okay, right, no. Can I fast travel to Hangman's Alley? Okay, so it's only CIT. That's actually really bloody convenient. Why can I not fast travel? Quite poorly. I need to be able to fast travel. Oh, for the love of Pete, do I have to go around everyone? Okay, I can now fast travel to the Institute from anywhere in the Commonwealth. Okay, to the CIT ruins. Okay, so I can transfer anywhere in, but in order to get out, I have to go through CIT. Yes, I think. And there we go, I've made it home, and I think I'm literally a bit of a jog from Hangman's Alley. Yeah, this is nice. I'm gonna go take a nap. But I've been Zombie Cleo. This has been Fallout 4 Survival Sunday. Class dismissed.